They really get some kind of draw out there in Mansfield, boy. Last season when we went, my older kids came out. We all went through Blood Prison, and we were in front of like a dozen Japanese exchange students or something, all wearing like Balenciaga sweatpants. They were just, I don't know where they came from, but boy, they were happy to be there.
Well, it's a nationally known
Is it?
monument,
Well,
landmark, basically.
Yeah, for the Shawshank Redemption.
From Shawshank, and then, there's also, it's been on countless ghost hunting shows,
True,
too.
yeah.
So it's got a lot of exposure. So people are going to
They came all the way from Japan. Yeah. Or maybe they went to college locally.
I'm sure.
You think that's what it was?
Maybe.
You don't think they came all the way from
No, they came all the way
Tokyo?
from Japan to go to Mansfield. Well, they probably came all the way from Japan to go to Grandpa's Cheese Barn. And they're like, while we're here, let's go to this place.
Right.
Too. Yeah. They're not that
Grandpa's
far from each other.
Cheese Barn.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. By the way, congratulations to the Ashland Eagles. Are you familiar with Ashland University?
Yeah.
Out there? Okay. Yeah. Ashland Eagles beat Grand Valley State. They're from Michigan. And this is, people are calling this the worst game-winning Hail Mary touchdown call ever, because the guy, when you're calling a game, you're supposed to be impartial.
Oh.
You're supposed to be impartial.
Oh, okay.
This guy is the local announcer for Grand Valley, calling the game. And Ashland the quarterback throws a 52-yard game-winning Hail Mary pass.
Incredible.
You got
to call the excitement how it is. I mean, there's some, like, if you're for the local team, you can be a little bit biased, but you're not supposed to be super negative towards the other team.
Well, this guy's just completely monotone. This is the guy calling the Hail Mary 50. Have you heard this?
I haven't heard.
The 52-yard Hail Mary touchdown pass. So this guy watches his team get beat, but still very exciting for the Ashland Eagles.
Pettis trying to get some push. Brenner's going to get it there, no doubt about it. What's going to happen now? That is caught for a touchdown. I don't believe it. 4 guys back there. They couldn't stop the play. I don't know who caught it. Oh, it's going to be Justin Davis. What a walk-off win for Ashland. Incomprehensible series of events for Grand Valley on the last 2 plays.
Oh, and
how did he undersell that?
And that's caught for a touchdown. Yeah.
And he throws it. Well, first of all, who knows what's going to happen here? He's probably going to throw the ball stupid. And then, he caught it. Touchdown. Yeah.
Touchdown, yeah.
Interesting.
52-yard Hail Mary pass.
What an interesting turn of events here in Grand Valley State.
The reversal of fortune, I believe, is what they're calling this. Yeah, so that was...
So he doesn't get negative. He just does not play up the moment whatsoever.
He's very unenthusiastic, right. I mean, there's guys like Joe Buck who kind of stay in the middle, but even Joe Buck would be like,
you still have to have excitement for what just happened.
Yes.
I mean, and throw was up, and he caught it! Touchdown! Like, that's... because I'm
they should hire you to do this.
No, I don't want to.
So congratulations to Ashland Eagles. Because the Lakers are ranked. This was a home game at Grand Valley State, right?
And they won. Wow.
And the interlopers from out of town beat them 20-17. Time expires, 52-yard Hail Mary pass. And very unenthusiastic call by the guy. It was on ESPN.
And he caught it. Touchdown. Neat.
It was on ESPN 3. Tom Cleary is the guy who made the call. He's literally the football announcer for the Grand Valley Sports Network.
This sounds like a call in the first quarter of a Pee-wee game.
Like a high school game or something, yeah. I found that on a website called Awful Announcing, which is a great website.
Well, I'm all about that.
Yeah, awfulannouncing.com.
Pettis trying to get some push. Brenner's going to get it there, no doubt about it. What's going to happen now? That is caught for a touchdown. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. All right.
No, the ball is up. And caught. Touchdown. Nothing. That is caught for a touchdown.
I mean,
Signing off.
I don't have any skin in that game, and if I were calling it, it would be an amazing thing to watch.
Yeah.
A really cool play. Kid steps back. He's kind of dancing a little bit because they're coming after him. 52 yards. Hail Mary. There's a whole scrum in the end zone. I couldn't even see that somebody, you know that the guy caught it because that's the bit. But in the middle of all these other guys, dude catches it.
Can we make Poundcake do some announcing?
If you must.
Well, we can make him do anything, but what's he going to do?
I would like to see what. Let's hear a touchdown call from you.
Well, he'd kind of need to know.
Yeah,
I don't
There's a lot of information he'd need to have before we. Yeah.
All right, so
Sports ball.
the quarterback drops back. He
I need
gets
to
away.
write this down. Hold
Okay,
on.
all right. He drops back, gets away from a would-be tackler.
You're going too fast.
All right.
Quarterback. QB. Drops back.
Drops back. Gets away from a tackler.
Gets away.
Throws the ball 50 yards in the air.
And you're going too fast. Okay.
You don't have to repeat these verbatim.
Yeah.
He's setting the scene for
50
you.
yards in the air.
50 yards in the air. And then it is caught for a game-winning touchdown.
Game.
Against all odds. This is an incredible catch. This is
the away team
Yeah.
beating the home team in front of a packed crowd.
Amazing.
He's going to repeat this verbatim.
Trash.
And the quarterback drops the ball.
No, it drops back. It doesn't
see?
drop the ball.
See, there you go. See, that's why you should have
And
waited.
the announcer drops the ball
right.
on the call.
Yeah. All right, take two.
All right.
50 yards away from the touchdown. The
No,
quarterback.
no, start over.
No.
Start over.
Yeah. Start from
Take
the top.
two means from the top.
From the top.
See, my notes did nothing, so.
How are you going to get in the biz if you don't even know the lingo?
I don't want to be in the sports biz.
No, the broadcasting biz, dummy. All right,
From
take
the
two.
top.
Go ahead.
Say it again.
You do it.
But I don't remember what you said.
You have notes.
They were bad.
Well, then read what you wrote down, because that might make for an even better
I
call.
crumpled them.
You wrote down notes and then crumpled the
They
notes?
weren't good. My pen was running out. So it's a bunch of scribbles.
All right. Well, there you go. He'll never be up there in the booth.
No, never.
Just
Yeah.
You can't freestyle one pass play to the end zone.
If we asked you to call a drag queen competition, you'd have 9 pens that were all overflowing with ink to make sure you didn't miss a second of it.
Yeah, but I don't know this.
Yeah, I know.
Quarterback throws 50-yard pass into the end zone, and he's running, and is going, and is going, and is gone. Oh wait, no, that's
That's baseball.
Yeah, see, there you go. Sports
It's going
ball.
and it's going and it's gone.
Sports ball.
Well, there you go.
I
That's
want
good for
him
him.
to call a football game.
Going and it's going and it's gone.
Can we get him to call a local high school game?
And that's the end of the inning, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know why anyone would let him do that. Hey, listen, I'm not Joe Sports. I have nothing but respect for people that call those games. Like guys that call, when I used to do stuff for the Penguins, the guys that would call hockey games, oh my God.
Oh, it's so fast moving.
So fast.
And they have a passion for it.
Right.
Like, they had me do the intermissions for the Cleveland Monsters games, and that was fun.
Maybe our guy Mike that worked in Octothorpe over the weekend, maybe he could bring Poundcake onto one of his broadcasts
There you
sometime.
go.
He follows me on Insta. We
Yeah.
can talk. Cousins, if you're listening, hit me up.
Yeah.
Maybe he could give you a few pointers.
Yeah, when I was in Pittsburgh, the great Mike Lang was the play-by-play guy for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and I used to do a lot of their arena hosting. And man, the just any of those guys that call those games, football. I mean, baseball, you got plenty. The hardest part about baseball is filling. You got to fill a lot of
Yeah, a lot
time
more filler on baseball.
with stuff, you know.
gotta
But
vamp.
you can throw in another sponsor or something, you know. Home run today, you get a free taco.
There's a rhythm to it, but there's a lot more filler in baseball. And basketball is probably up there with hockey. As
I
one
think you're right.
That's a little bit quicker.
Fast moving. Yep.
But also you don't have to be, especially on like a TV broadcast, you don't have to be quite as concentrated on the play-by-play.
Yep.
With basketball on football is real hard on the radio. The football play-by-play, Jim Donovan does an incredible job
Right.
of setting the scene. If you know football lingo, he sets that scene perfectly.
Yeah.
So you know exactly where everybody's lined up, you know what kind of play they're going to run. He does a great job.
Yeah, because I had to listen to the Bears game on the radio.
You had to?
know. Well, I was in the car.
So you had to.
Instead of watching it, yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't have to. If I wanted to hear it,
going
which I
to.
did, I had to listen on, satellite radio.
They handcuffed you and they turned it up loud. So you had to.
By the way, congrats to our friend John Michael.
Yeah?
Yeah, he got tapped to replace the late, great Fred McLeod over there.
Quite bittersweet. You get that
Indeed.
job, but
Yep.
it's also under very
Somber circumstances.
circumstances.
You
But
know,
he did a great job.
if you
he's a great play-by-play guy.
if you need a pick-me-up, today is National Pierogi Day. So if you really want to weigh yourself down, you feel like you're just covered in battleship chains, get yourself some pierogi today from all kinds of different places. My wife will probably be on top of that.
Like a good pierogi.
I had my pierogies
With some
in a
mashed
really,
potatoes.
really long time.
Haven't had one yet.
You've never?
What?
You
said
haven't
I
had
like.
one today?
You said I like a good pierogi. I said I haven't had
You've
one
never
yet.
had a good pierogi. You don't
No.
like pierogies.
Nah, not for me.
Of course you don't.
Nope.
They're so good.
Yeah, give me more potato stuffed pastas. Mm-hmm. No, thank you.
Put some cheese in there too. You get a little bit crisp.
Oh, I
But then
do like them
soft,
crisp.
too? Yeah.
The last good one I had was the wedding that I was doing. That was one of the perks of emceeing one of the weddings. When it's like time for people to eat dinner, you get your own table. And
I understand.
Like,
It's heresy in the Midwest to say you don't like them, but
I enjoy them.
I understand.
Just give me those starches.
And I don't even like pasta, really.
I like pasta, but I mean in
Like
small amounts.
fettuccine Alfredo, all that
Well, that's
stuff.
what, I haven't had a pierogi in a long time, but when I do, I like a nice pierogi.
I understand. Well, today's the day.
Yeah, maybe I'll have one
Yeah.
after my show tonight.
Alan, first-time texter. I've listened to the show for years now. I joined the military a year ago. I've been stationed at Fort Drum, New York. And now I listen to the show all the time. Thanks for making this new place feel like home. Missing my wife and kids back in Cleveland. Wow. All right. Hearing the show every day after work brightens my miserable day up here right now. Jesus.
Jeez, man.
Thank you for your service.
Coming with that.
Hoping to be a bureau chief in Afghanistan when I deploy in February.
Ooh,
Well, there you go.
we might not have to. We might pull out of there too.
Yeah, right.
We might.
Yeah, somebody's making too much money from that. Follow the money, baby. Some people, a lot of people were upset, by the way, that TNT preempted their not regularly scheduled, they had scheduled a Star Wars marathon on TNT, and it got preempted for playoff baseball. And so a lot of people were very upset at that.
Was that on
Because
TNT or TBS?
TNT.
Really?
Yep. TNT had shown, and then at the bottom, people were also kind of joking about spoilers too, because it gives you the description of the movie at the bottom. In the crawl underneath the Dodgers, whatchamacallits, Braves, Cardinals, Dodgers, Nationals are playing. This is all postseason baseball, which we're not privy to here in
Not
Cleveland.
this year.
Not this year. It's always next year. And so a lot of people very upset at TNT scheduling a Star Wars marathon and then pulling that rug out from under them and playing Major League Baseball.
I do like when they have those marathons on because I'll just turn that on. It's like my background and just let those play.
If you don't get Phantom Menace, you
take-
don't want to sit through 2 hours of that.
I mean, that's what, but it's just on. Phantom Menace is, that's probably the hardest one to sit through, but I'll still just have it on in the background.
Yeah.
Just once in a while.
Just so it's back there? Mm-hmm. Anytime you look over, there's some Star Wars stuff going
Because
on?
you got Darth Maul in that one.
Sure.
He's got the dual lightsaber. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
And the score in that one is fantastic.
Okay.
Jar Jar Binks, best character in all of Star Wars.
Of
So
course.
there's all these different things.
Undisputed.
And the acting of child Anakin Skywalker
Yes.
is phenomenal.
That kid was one and
So,
done. He did such a great job. He goes, I'm never acting again.
Oh,
Now
poor-
he's a professor somewhere.
I feel so bad for that kid.
Jake Lloyd?
People treated him so poorly. And
Yeah.
it's like, he's a kid.
Not his fault.
Calm down.
He had dreams of stardom, and you ruined them.
Vader is a friend of mine. Vader is my friend. Vader is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Vader. Vader is a friend of mine. Vader is my friend. Vader is a friend of mine. He taught me how to kill and do it easily. He taught me I can do it when people laughed at me. I've had friends before, they've all been such a bore. He showed me how to dance just like a whore.
don't quite understand that part, but, you know.
He's not much of a dancer.
Sure, why Darth Vader would teach you how to twerk. I don't get that at all, but I'll take you at your word.
I have, like, when the prequels first came out, I was pretty against them, but over the years, I've softened on them, and there's some moments that are so cringeworthy that I actually enjoy watching them because it makes me just, like, I can't stop laughing.
I've never rewatched one of them. Because the trouble with those movies is George Lucas's writing is so awful.
It's so awful.
It takes a great actor and makes them look like they can't act.
There's a part.
So Hayden Christensen, a lot of people weren't familiar with him, and you're like, this guy is awful. But then you see him on other stuff, and you go, oh, he's pretty good.
He's actually pretty good.
It's that awful George Lucas dialogue.
It's so bad. There's a scene in Revenge of the Sith, and I think of this scene all the time, where Obi-Wan goes, Anakin, the Sith are evil. And then his retort is, well, in my opinion, or from my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
From my point of view.
It's
right.
like 6th grade level writing.
Yeah, very wooden
well, from
dialogue.
my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Well, got you there, Obi-Wan.
Well, I can't come back from that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never rewatched any of those.
Who loves lasers? Lots of lasers.
The choreographed
pew, 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 pew.
lightsaber scenes are way better than the original trilogy.
Okay,
that's one of the saving graces, and then
because the CGI is better.
The CGI is better, and they're just faster, like choreographed scenes. Whereas like you go back to the original Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan lightsaber scene, and they're just like dunk 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 dunk, and that's it. They do live versions of that too, where they'll play the score from like Revenge of the Sith, and they'll have like these guys that are stuntmen go out and they'll do lightsaber battles, and they're incredible.
Oh, not nerds doing them?
No, not nerds. These are like real talented fighters, and they look awesome.
All right. Okay, when we return, I'm going to have those Dane Cook passes for you. He's on the road to telling it, what is it, telling it like it is or something?
No nerd alert?
No nerd alert. No, not if they're stuntmen. If they were nerds, yes. Dane Cook's doing Friday, October 18th at MGM Northfield Park. So if you want to see him back in action, I'll hook you up after the break. Another chance for you to grab $1,000 too. You can go fund yourself right around 5:30.